In Week 3, we had an AFC South matchup on our hands between the Houston Texans and the visiting Portland Riverhogs. We'll start things off with the Texans on midfield. 7:41 left in the first quarter. Alfred Holiday all the time in the world in the pocket as he finds his man down to the 29-yard line inside Hogs territory. Couple plays later, Holiday all the time in the world in the pocket, sheds Brandon Merriweather, rolls out to his right, and finally fires a strike towards the end zone down to the 3-yard line. Very next play, Holiday takes a strike to the end zone, and it's almost picked off by Vincent Stump. He drops it in the end zone, and it would cost him as the very next play. Holiday finds the former Portland Riverhogs fullback Brian Leonard in the end zone as he comes back to face his old team and strikes first for his new team. 7-0 Texans lead. Riverhogs take over. Bryce Brown up the middle. He's going to spin his way down to his own 41. A couple plays later, Bortles, play action, fires a strike right to 6'7" Scott Chandler, crosses into Houston territory, and then they would have to eventually settle for a field goal at the end of the first to make it a 7-3 Houston Texans lead. Pick things up about halfway through the second quarter. Play action Bortles, he's sacked by J.J. Watt, and it's recovered by Kendall Reyes. And the Texans take over inside Hogs territory. 3rd and 11, and Anthony Kendricks comes up big, forces a 4th down in his 3rd sack of the game, and that's what the #1 defense in the National Football League will do for you. So the Hogs take over inside Houston territory now, and Bortles is sacked by J.J. Watt. He's taken down, and then very next play, 3rd and 22. Why not let it fly to the end zone? Blake Bortles airs it out, and Patterson goes up and gets it. Patterson comes down with it in the end zone, 46-yard touchdown. It's now a 10-7 Hogs lead. About less than 2 minutes left in the second quarter as Alfred Holiday takes a huge hit from Chris Smith. He would be injured. Austin Davis had to come in the ball game, and he would get them down in field goal range, and they would tie the ball game up at 10 heading into halftime. Let's pick things back up. Early 3rd quarter now, handoff, Bryce Brown up the middle, outruns pretty much everyone until he finally gets dragged down by the rookie Hernandez at the 44. Very next play, Bortles. Man in motion was Brady, and he jumps it off to Brady. He crosses the 1st down marker, he's down to the 31. 2 plays later, after a sack, Bortles rolls out to his right, fires at the sidelines, and Scott Chandler tippy-toes it to stay in bounds. And then the very next play, 1st and 10 on the 16, Bryce Brown gets down to the 2-yard line. And then the very next play, 1st and goal on the 2, it's Crazy Legs Bortles with the read option, pulling a playbook out of Lance Cummings' page. And he crosses the end zone to make it 17-10, and it would stay like that till late 4th quarter when Alfred Holiday checks back in, converts on 4th and 6 into Riverhogs territory. A couple plays later, he's trying to get a 1st down, 3rd and 10. He finds his man, but he's laid out by Courtney Upshaw as he brought his toolbox to the game, laid down the hammer, forced the fumble, and that would be how the cookie would crumble in this game as the Portland Riverhogs come away with the win to improve the 2-1 of the season by a score of 17-10 over the Houston Texans as they drop to 0-3 on the season. Bryce Brown with yet again another big game in the ground and pound. 18 carries, 128 yards, no touchdowns though. Blake Bortles went 12 for 17 with 173 yards through the air with 1 passing touchdown and 1 rushing touchdown as well, picking up a 122.9 quarterback rating. And Coach Mark Kalfrich will have a big decision to make heading into Week 5, as Week 4 they have a bye, and in Week 5 Lance Cummings will be back from injury. So he has to decide to stick with Bortles, the man who's proven himself, or give the rookie Lance Cummings his chance to prove himself, as they did plan to make him the starter, and they will decide who will face in Week 5 the Tennessee Titans in their first home game of the season at Boar's Head Field. I've been your host, JerseyBorn, and I'm saying goodbye. All the commotion.